Hi, it's Dr. Janowski for Sonata Aesthetics. Today we're going to demonstrate the Silhouette InstaLift. The Silhouette's really the new and better lifting device that we use for instant lifting of the face without surgery. It is a very, very thin thread made of a suture material which eventually dissolves. It uses tiny little cones to hold up the skin. This eventually goes away but leaves collagen behind. It's a really easy procedure to undergo. There's very little recovery, perhaps some bruising. There's not a lot of discomfort, and it's going to last a lot longer than the older threads, probably twice as long, maybe 18 months. And it can be touched up with small amounts over time if we want to keep it going. So it's a really interesting new way to get lifting. I think is better than what we currently have. So I'll demonstrate that right now. So we've numbed up our patient with a little bit of local in the different areas where we're going to place the threads, and I'm just going to create an entry point, and then we'll thread the material in both directions. So a little bit here. Good. Feeling any of that?
No.
Okay, so this is the Silhouette thread. You can see they're very, very tiny little cones that are tied into the thread, and these are the cones that are actually going to hold up the skin, and they're made of the same substance as Sculptra, so they are collagen stimulating property. They have collagen stimulating properties, and they're very gentle on the patient. Just let me know if it's uncomfortable, but what we're going to do is thread. We're simply threading the needle down to our exit point. Okay. Once we reach our exit point, then we need the cap to an 18 needle. Oh, I've got it here. And then we exit the skin, also numb there. Did you feel anything?
No.
Okay. And then our cones will go in. A little pull and tug for a second. Okay, that's it. Okay. Well, they're in. We'll do the same thing on the other side. In the other direction. Good. Good. When we've reached that, come out through the exit. We should have a bouffant cap or something. That's it. So that thread is in place. So we just did one half of the face, and Rita did fantastically. You can see I've left the ends of the threads open here and uncut, because at the end we're going to do some tightening, and that's when you really see everything tighten up and lift up. But so far, how has it been as far as discomfort?
No pain.
No pain. So that's totally different. Now you have the other type of threads, right?
Those were painful.
So this is a big difference between the patient experience with the other threads and this. This is virtually painless. So we'll do the other side now. So we placed all the threads, and now what we're going to do is tighten them. We're going to pull the cones against the skin by putting a little counter traction on them. And then we'll see some nice lifting, and then we'll cut the threads. So I'll show you that how we do that right now. So rest your head back. And so what I'm going to do is simply massage a little bit toward our entry points, like this. You might feel a little more clicking there. You feel that?
A little bit.
Okay. And then we're going to pull this direction like this. A little bit more clicking. And it's okay to over tighten a little. It will loosen up a little bit. So we tighten a little bit more. Okay, good. Going to go like this. We're going to move the cones. I can feel them under my finger. Good. And then we'll pull these. Good. You can see some tightening occurring there. Good. Good. I'm going to go to the other side. Okay, so we finished our procedure, and as you can see, there's minimal evidence of anything been done. There's a couple little entry points, maybe tiny dots there. So it's really easy. She tolerated it very well, and you can see already there's some nice lifting going on in the lower face and the mid face. Improvement in the jawline, and again, these things can be tailored over time. We can add more if we want. That's the nice thing about it. But it was an easy procedure. It took maybe 20 minutes, and she can go back to whatever she was doing. So what do you think? Was that easy?
It was pretty easy, minimal pain, and I can already feel the tightness.
Yeah, let's have you take a look there. You can see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's lifting things up, right?
Totally.
Yeah. So
I can go dancing tonight.
Go dancing. So that's the Silhouette InstaLift. It's a great procedure to consider if you're looking for lifting and you don't want surgery.